How many people are crazy enough to run 100 miles? And do you know in 2026, there were a total of 12,000 people that finished or attempted a 100-mile race. And it's estimated in 2024, there will be over 34,000 people that are going to attempt to run a 100-mile race. And I'm trying to be one of those 34,000 people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a 220-pound bodybuilder, world champion bodybuilder that's just transitioned into the hybrid space. 3 years ago was my first time actually running a race. And since then, I've done 2 half marathons. I ran Chicago Marathon last year. I just finished a marathon 4 weeks ago. I did my first ultra marathon 50-miler, Mohawk, Utah in March. And now we are gearing up to run our first 100-mile race in about 11 weeks. So for the next 11 weeks, I'm going to be taking you guys through a series called Build to 100. Throughout the series, I want to take you guys through the journey of what it takes to challenge yourself in an environment that you're not used to. I'm going to be covering what my training is going to look like, what nutrition is going to look like, what gear I'm going to be using, not that kind of gear, the ups, the down, the mental fortitude that it takes for you to finish a 100-mile race, and some exclusive tips I'm going to be sharing with you guys that's been passed along from some of the incredible ultra marathon friends that I have in the community. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably wondering what would drive somebody to run 100 miles. For you to understand that, or for you to at least understand why I'm trying to run 100 miles, I need to take you back. I need to take you guys back to where it started for me. About 3 years ago, my family and I were just going around during the holidays, just driving maybe 15 miles from where I live during Christmas, just to take some family pictures. On our way back, we unfortunately got involved into a fatal wreck. Luckily, my family's okay. A couple of surgeries later, a couple of bruises. And with that experience of nearly losing everybody that I care about, something changed within me. See, for somebody that's been bodybuilding for the last 15 plus years, bodybuilding is easy for me. I can do it without you forcing me to. I can spend 2, 3, 4 hours in the gym. That is convenient for me. And after that experience, I found myself just looking for, is there more to just lifting? Is there more to challenging yourself? Is there more to doing the things that you enjoy? Because doing the things that you enjoy sometimes doesn't really give you an opportunity to challenge yourself, to find out if you are capable of more. To find out if you are capable of more, you need to do things that are going to challenge you. Things are going to put you in a position where you question yourself every time you do it. That is what running has done for me. Because after each run, I find myself answering the question for myself. And as the saying goes, what doesn't challenge you doesn't change you. Over the last 3 years, I consistently challenge myself onto what else can I do, chasing that question mark. And what I've been finding out over the years is I am truly capable of doing so much more. So my next challenge is to see if I can finish a 100-mile race. Can you fathom yourself running a 100-mile race? If the answer is no, yes, I cannot fathom myself running a 100-mile race too. I mean, given where I started from, I remember training for my first half marathon, and 10 miles in, I questioned everything I was doing. I remember just collapsing and feeling like, how am I supposed to run 3 more miles after running 10 miles? When I was training for a full marathon, running 15 miles, I'm like, how am I supposed to run 11 more miles when 15 miles was just excruciating and painful for me? But the kicker is, during those challenging times, during those times when I hit a wall and I thought I could not finish, during the 50-mile race that I did in March, when I hit a wall at mile 20 and I cramped up for 30 miles and I still finished the race, going through those experiences alone has continuously led me to a place where I'm chasing for more, where I'm chasing a question mark, when I'm chasing, yes, that was difficult, yes, that was hard, but I finished. So if I put the best foot forward, what else can I do? That's why I'm trying to challenge myself to do this 100-mile race and bring you guys along throughout this journey, so you can see when I hit the wall, so you can see when things are challenging. What am I going to do when my back's against the wall? Am I going to quit, or am I going to keep moving? So that is what we are trying to find out with this 100-mile race. I know compared to something like bodybuilding or a lot of team sports, running oftentimes might look like an isolated individualistic sport. I mean, you by yourself running most of the time. In the last few years, running communities has gone bigger. And that's one thing I'm also trying to do with this Build to 100 series. I'm trying to form a lot of community. But besides that, no one runs 100 miles alone. It's going to take a lot of crew, a lot of effort, a lot of pacers that I'm going to be inquiring to come along the journey with me. And that's one of the experiences I'm looking forward to in running this race. And one of the biggest community that I'm looking to share this experience with is my family. I'm very fortunate to have a supportive wife that's going to be tagging along the journey with me. She's going to be finishing the last 7 miles of the ultra marathon with me. And one of the biggest challenges I'm looking forward to with this race, more than any other race, is the concept and the mindset of unfinished business. If you've been following this channel for a while, last year I had the opportunity to pace Dan Runner Crazy 100. But unfortunately, it DNF essentially just means did not finish a 100-mile race, but it missed the cutoff by 20 seconds. So it's a redemption story for him, one. And selfishly, that experience made me a little bit jealous because I wanted to experience what it feels like to go to a place where you don't think you have anything left, but somehow you found it within yourself to push and cross that finish line. So I'm looking forward to the challenge of you following along throughout this journey, joining this community of people that just want to do hard things, that want to challenge themselves, that we are not special, We all unfit in one area of our lives. We're just normal, regular people that just chasing that question mark, that truly believe we have endless possibilities, and joining that awesome community of people that just constantly just prove to themselves that they are capable of doing extraordinary things. So this is the start of Build 100. I'm looking forward to you tapping along and joining along this process for the next 11 weeks. If there's any topic of any detail that you want to know throughout this journey, let me know in the comments so I can make sure to include that along the series. And if you watch this video to the end, I appreciate you. Give this video a like, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn the post notification on so when I drop a new series, you get notified so you can stay tuned along this journey. SAMOKFIT, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.